on TMZ.
Okay, well, this is the legal trifecta. The Menendez brothers are testifying today. Cassie took the stand and talked about freak-offs and Diddy and everything else. And Kim Kardashian testified about the robbery.
It's where she lost up to $10 million in jewels. She showed up in court wearing a necklace that looked to me like it was worth about $10 million.
I love that she did this.
It was a big screw you to the robbers.
It was a total screw you.
Yeah.
Cassie took the stand in Diddy's trial, testifying about freak-offs.
A freak-off is not illegal. It's whether she was coerced into a freak-off.
She said she felt like if she said no, he would get angry, and that he started blackmailing her, saying he had videos of the freak-offs that they'd had before.
She's saying if I didn't say yes, he was going to release these tapes and it would destroy me. If the jury believes it, that to me feels like coercion.
The New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics in Game 4 of the NBA playoffs, and there were so many big celebrities sitting courtside at this game. Timothee Chalamet was there with Kylie.
I'm a Laker fan, and there's a lot of pride Laker fans have about having the best celebrities. I'm really jelly they got Timmy.
Jelly?
No one wants you saying jelly.
Cooper Koch is the new underwear model for Calvin Klein.
He is so hot.
It's a little thirsty, though.
It's not thirsty.
He's a model. He's getting paid.
It does not matter.
Hey, hold on, Keith, if somebody said $100,000 to be an underwear model, you'd say no?
Like,
No, hold on. I'll give you 125 not to.
That's Kim Kardashian with mom Kris Jenner arriving at a French courthouse where she delivered emotional testimony in the case against the 10 people accused of robbing her at gunpoint back in 2016.
Where she lost up to $10 million in jewels they had stolen from her.
And was duct taped and thrown in a bathtub with a gun to her head and thought she was going to die.
Which is why she showed up to court now, dripping in diamonds, necklace, earrings, even a ring that looks like the one the robbers were allegedly after that night, all delivering a powerful message. Which, according to Kim's lawyer who came on TMZ Live, was...
Think of it this way, she was being her authentic self.
AKA...
It was a big screw you to the robbers.
It was
like,
a
I'm not
total-
gonna change.
Total screw you.
10 defendants, most in their 60s and 70s. The ringleader is Old Omar. I'm pretty sure he goes just by Omar.
Pretty sure he doesn't, Cheap Derek. But yes, the accused ringleader, Old Omar, wrote a letter of apology to Kim, which was read aloud in court. And Kim responded,
I forgive you, but it doesn't change the feelings and the trauma and the fact that my life was forever changed. But I do appreciate the letter. Thank you.
She also got very emotional talking about the terror she felt that night.
Described how people were in masks, some of them in police uniforms, holding her at gunpoint.
She said that she was telling them, like, please, please, I have babies, thinking that they would spare her life.
I mean, there were people who thought Kim was going to be sympathetic because she's working on, you know, the Innocence Project.
And she did do that and then said this is a balance between trying to be empathetic for people that are imprisoned or convicted and who seek redemption, and also advocating for victims of crime and victims of violent crime as she was.
And hopefully justice will finally be served 9 years later. Good luck, Kim.
You know what a girl's best friend is? Not diamonds. Her lawyers.
So Ryan Murphy just released the trailer for All's Fair. All's Fair is his new show coming out starring Kim Kardashian as a divorce attorney. It's the first time we see her acting in the show.
What do you ladies think you could possibly hit me with that I haven't seen before?
You're right. Everything we're going to show you today, you should be intimately familiar with.
Oh, that's the Chicago song.
Yes.
I didn't realize
So
that.
it's a firm of female lawyers who are getting revenge on men? Is that?
Yeah, this is, it's sort of First Wivesy.
Have you ever seen a Ryan Murphy show? It's very arch. That's his style.
I thought it was interesting that she said that with acting, she couldn't do as much Botox, and the very last shot of her is her lifting her eyebrows, and you see that she doesn't have the Botox.
That's acting. That's good. Oscar.
Day 2 of testimony in the Diddy case, and the star witness, Cassie Ventura, takes the stand.
She is testifying about the beating in the hotel and about freak-offs and why she was involved in them for so long.
Cassie says at first she was open to them, testifying she was confused and nervous, but wanted to make him happy.
That in itself, that's not coercive.
I feel like this is a very honest, answer.
If she overplayed it and lied at the beginning.
It was like, I'm such a victim, then it's like, oh, it's too much.
But Cassie goes on. Then there were more. It wasn't something I wanted to do, at least not that frequently. And she adds at a certain point, it became a job, and she feared saying no would have consequences.
Okay, now it turns.
She felt like if she said no, it would trigger him, he would get angry, and that eventually then he started blackmailing her, saying he had videos of the freak-offs and that he would release them to the public.
So that's the statement. The jury believes it. That, to me, feels like coercion.
1,000%.
As for the hotel beating, Cassie says it happened after one of the freak-offs, but did not say the argument was because of the freak-off. Still, it's relevant because it shows his domination. Then there's this. Prosecutors actually plan to play video of one of the freak-offs for the jury, but the defense was concerned it could get leaked.
Prosecutors proposed that the way they would do it is just the jury would get to see it. So no reporters, no one in the gallery.
Whose case does it allegedly support?
The prosecution is showing it clearly because there must be parts of this where it doesn't look like Cassie wants to do it.
And where he's probably directing it.
I think this video hurts prosecutors. When they see the video and they see Cassie not pregnant in a very different way, it allows them to think of her differently.
You need one juror to not want to trust her.
If she's saying in the video, I really don't want to do that.
That would kill Diddy.
Certainly some damning stuff so far. So, how's Cassie going to do under cross? Well,
last night they had the NBA draft lottery, and this is a system put in place to prevent tanking in the NBA. So the Mavericks didn't necessarily tank. They had a 1.8% chance to get the #1 overall pick, and they got it. And a lot of people are screaming that this was all rigged to help them with their horrible trade of Luka Doncic to Lakers.
The conspiracy theories goes before that. They wanted the Lakers, which is the premier franchise, to get Luka to save the franchise. In order to make up for that, they said, but we'll get you the #1 pick overall, which is Cooper Flagg, who's a generational talent in his own right.
If this is true, it would destroy the integrity. There's always been draft conspiracies.
How would they have rigged it?
They rigged the ping pong balls. They make the ping pong balls heavier or lighter.
That's not true!
Guys, that would be such a scandal.
This is the first conspiracy you don't buy into. You got gunmen on the grassy knoll. What the hell?
And now, move over, Lakers! The Knicks have celebrities too! Starring not just Spike Lee anymore!
The New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics in Game 4 of the NBA playoffs,
which puts the Knicks up 3-1. But the real story was happening courtside.
There were so many big celebrities sitting courtside at this game. It was crazy.
Of course, Spike Lee, because he lives inside Madison Square Garden. But also John Leguizamo, Tina Fey, Tracy Morgan, Ben Stiller, and this new couple.
I think this was really the coming out for Cardi B and clearly her new boyfriend, Stefon Diggs, who is an NFL star. We've seen them out before and they've posted things on social media, but this is the first time that they're at a public place.
That's a big deal.
They are a hot couple.
But not the only hot couple there. Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, a.k.a. Chalamet. And he brought Kendall as well.
He is a huge Knicks fan.
There's no way Timothee wants his girlfriend and his girlfriend's sister sitting with him when it's like the biggest sporting event of the year.
He's got to give her attention because if he doesn't, they're going to be cameras.
He brought Kendall to entertain Kylie when he was focusing on the game.
Damn, this kid's good.
So I'm a Laker fan, and there's a lot of pride Laker fans have about having the best celebrities. I'm really jelly they got Timmy.
But the Lakers have Jack. Wait, what did you say?
This makes me jealous.
New Yorker.
This makes me jelly.
Jelly?
No one wants you saying jelly.
Well, if any kids still use that term, they definitely won't now. Congrats, Knicks, on all the celebs and also winning.
Jessica Simpson, she surprised her daughter with a 13th birthday trip to Paris.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really nice. It's really fancy. So it was them on a mother-daughter trip.
Aw,
Here's the
that's
daughter, Maxwell. She's turned 13.
She's so pretty.
Wow.
They went on shopping sprees. They went to the Eiffel Tower.
I just pictured Jessica Simpson like, we went to the Louvre.
Yeah. She posted these and wrote, "It's official. I am the mother of a teenager, and I love it."
Oh, that's really sweet. That's
very
really
sweet.
sweet. Boy, lucky kid.
They flew first class. She's carrying a $4,000 bag.
Lucky kid.
I would have much rather have a trip to Paris than my bar mitzvah, that's for sure.
What was your
What was yours?
bar
What was your
mitzvah?
theme?
My theme was Bette Midler.
That was your theme at the bar mitzvah?
Were you in the closet at the time?
Yeah, I was in the closet at the time.
Not after that. Not after that.
Coming up.
Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition is out. Selma Hayek, one of the cover girls, she talked about how no bathing suits fit her like ever. So Sports Illustrated sent her 200 bathing suits for her to try on.
Plus,
Kylie is facing backlash for starting his very own streamer university, where he'll take 150 rising creators and turn them into, quote, superstars.
Please don't make this face like this is a good idea.
You know what?
I don't like when you do it.
coming up.
Cooper Koch, the new underwear model for Calvin Klein.
It's a little thirsty, though.
What do you want him to do?
You want the underwear model to wear pants?
Be right back.
What do you think, Salma? You are a swimsuit issue cover girl.
I still can't believe it.
That's Salma Hayek expressing surprise at being one of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit cover girls. Yes, finally, there's a hot, sexy woman on the cover for a change.
Selma Hayek, 58 years old, one of the cover girls, looking bomb.com.
Wow, she looks amazing.
She looks incredible. She looks so good.
She was on the Today Show, and she talked about how she agreed to do the Sports Illustrated cover, but then right before, she was like ready to back out.
And I started to say, no, because the bathing suits never fit me. How am I gonna do this? There's nothing my size. I always suffer.
Oh, please. Oh, my God.
My boobs are just too big for a normal bathing suit.
We assume he's speaking in the voice of Salma Hayek, but you do you, brah. Point is, SI had the perfect solution.
They sent me 200 bathing suits.
200?
Sports Illustrated sent her 200 bathing suits.
I think that was just a ploy to get 200 bathing suits.
Hey, she didn't get rich by paying for bathing suits. So, thanks, Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. You're the only place to see hot chicks, except TV, movies, billboards, the internet, our phones, tablets, and the inside of our eyelids. Enjoy the free bikini, Selma.
They don't all fit perfectly.
I saw the pictures. They seem like they fit just fine.
Cooper Koch is putting his best and biggest asset forward as the new underwear model for Calvin Klein.
Oh. Yes.
So obviously Cooper was in the Menendez Ryan Murphy show.
He is so hot.
It's a little thirsty, though.
It's not thirsty, it's a Calvin Klein ad.
It does not matter.
What do you want him to do?
You want the underwear model to wear pants?
So you don't have to show off your crotch.
Hold on, Keith, if somebody said $100,000 to be an underwear model, you'd say no?
Keith and his tidy whities. Ugh.
I'll give you 125 nuts.
Hey, do you want to go to college but don't have any desire to actually go to college? Then have we got the university for you!
Kylie, the biggest streamer in the world, is facing backlash for starting his very own streamer university.
Yes, Kai has launched Streamer University, where students will get a free education in streaming with classes like business management, music production, and of course, sex education. Seriously, that's one of the actual classes. But Streamer U's a great idea, right?
This is terrible. It's a bad idea.
Why?
Streaming and content runs the world right now.
You don't go to school for that.
You're presuming there's not a skill to streaming.
Yeah, hitting the record button is difficult. Kidding! We're sure it's much harder than that, even though a streaming eagle's nest has gotten more views than most streamers dream of.
It's a real business.
And kids these days need to learn real skills.
If I were starting a college today, I would start Woodshop U.
Why?
I would teach people a trade. It's like, be a construction supervisor. And then I'll give you the basics to become an architect. But if you're gonna look at how to build a house, why can't you then design it?
Okay, now you're just scaring us. So, good luck with the university, Kai, and good luck with yours too, boss. Can't believe nobody's thought of it yet.
There are 7 woodshop schools in Southern California.
Okay, Metal Shop you it is. Happy crossing streams, everybody.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is making a rare comment about his ex-wife, Maria Shriver. So he was at the Amazon upfronts promoting his upcoming holiday movie, The Man with the Bag. But he also gives a shout out to his original Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way. He says it's the greatest Christmas movie of all time. They play it the whole month of December. And then he jokes, and I know this because my ex-wife calls me about the residuals.
Oh, a little dig at Maria. They now have a really strong relationship, especially because of the kids. But they're like a real family. I mean, it's really interesting.
He did shade Maria Shriver here, though.
I know.
How do you shade her?
He basically said, like, my money she gets my money.
He shouldn't. Okay, Arnold, you shouldn't have said that.
No, it's his money. What
It's not his
It's
money.
his money. He worked hard for that.
She raised all the kids. She had a career.
The law says it's both of their money.
It's not like she didn't have money too. I mean,
No, she was a Kennedy.
Yeah, they were fine.
You know what he said? When he first met Maria's mom, who is also famous in her own right, he looked at her mom and said, "Your daughter has a nice ass."
Oh my God.
He said that to Eunice Shriver?
Coming up.
So I spoke to the Thunder from Down Under, all Aussie strip group. They say that some regulars they have come to at least a show a week.
There's one lady who actually is a Vegas local and is clocking up close to 700 shows.
What? She's trying to break some record and she's there all the time.
Where can you see huge stars in Hollywood? No, not the planetarium, that's for nerds. We mean the TMZ Celebrity Tour, where we've seen huge stars like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, Ben Affleck, The Rock, Mark Wahlberg, Lizzo, Lady Gaga, Ryan Seacrest, and Jamie Foxx. You'll learn the secrets of the city and see Hollywood as only TMZ can show you. Buses depart daily from the Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, so head to TMZTour.com and book your tickets for the TMZ Celebrity Tour.
It's still got a novelty to it that we're on stage, we're in America.
So I spoke to the Thunder from Down Under on the Big Down Under podcast, all Aussie strip group. Been here 30 years in Vegas doing their thing. So I spoke to Liam and Alex, who are two of the main guys. They say that some regulars they have come to at least a show a week.
There's one lady who actually is a Vegas local and is clocking up close to 700 shows.
What? She's trying to break some record and she's there all the time. I say,
why are Australians so sexy to Americans?
I think we're just exotic, you know what I mean? We're from the other side of the world, the side of the world that people can't be bothered getting to.
But the act has nothing to do with being Australian, though.
The act is all to do with being Australian.
No, they're cop. There's a SWAT number.
Have you been?
Yes, I have been.
She's going for her 700th show.
I got to say at the end here, I had to get him to pop the hood.
There we go. Oh, no way! No. Wow.
Charlie thinks he got a big scoop with a stripper taking a show.
Thanks for coming on the pod. I appreciate it.
Coming up.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, stud.
He really is hot.
Was at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and he came across a painting from 1881 of someone that looks just like him.
Oh, I love these.
Aaron Taylor Johnson, stud.
He really is hot.
Was at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and he came across a painting from 1881 of someone that looks just like him.
Oh, I love these.
Yeah, I love when these stories happen. So apparently the painting is called Dr. Pazzi at Home, who was a French doctor, by John Singer Sargent. So Aaron Taylor Johnson's wife posted it and said, Aaron wondering if he once knew John Singer Sargent.
Have you ever found a doppelganger in a museum of you?
No, but there's
There was that mugshot
Okay, let's
time.
not.
Michelangelo's David is a little like you.
A little